What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jumpwav. Today, we're going to be recreating the synth patch to the Radiohead classic, Everything in Its Right Place, on the Korg Minilogue. The synth sound in this track was originally done on a Prophet 5 synthesizer and was likely double-tracked and heavily compressed in the studio. It's a deceptively simple patch that kind of sounds like a cross between an electric piano and a synth, but as the track goes on, the filter opens up and gives it a lot more of that synth character. So let's jump right in. First, we're going to initialize this patch, and we're going to do this by going to Edit Mode and selecting this button, fifth from left, and it's going to ask us to initialize program. We're going to turn the program knob to the right. It says initialize program, press right. We're going to press right. And now we have our starting patch, which is just a sawtooth wave. So we're going to start with our oscillator section. We're going to turn our VCO1 to a triangle wave, and we're going to leave it here on the second octave. And we're going to put the shape somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. And we're going to turn the mixer all the way on. Now we'll turn on our VCO2. So we're going to turn that one all the way on. We're going to set it to a triangle wave also, and we're going to put it one octave up from VCO1. We're going to set the shape somewhere between 11 and 12 o'clock. And we're going to leave the pitch and modulation sections alone. We don't need any noise. All right, so let's adjust our filter settings now. We're going to set the filter cutoff around 2 o'clock. We're going to set the resonance at 0 and the envelope intensity at 0 at noon there. We're going to leave these switches alone. We don't really need to mess with them. And we can hear how the sound is starting to come together now. So let's take a look at the amp section now. We're going to set the attack here just a little bit. Almost at about between 8 and 9 o'clock there, just to get rid of some of the clickiness there. We're going to set the decay a little bit past noon. The sustain also a little bit past noon. And we're going to set the release at about 2 o'clock. Now let's set our envelope ADSR. We're going to set the attack just a nudge above 0. We're going to set the decay a little bit past noon. We're going to set the sustain a little bit past noon as well, and the release somewhere between 11 and 12 o'clock. All right, so it sounded pretty good now, but let's add a little bit of subtle modulation using the LFO section here. So we're going to set it to a triangle wave, and we're going to set the envelope to modify the rate. And we'll set the rate a little bit past 2 o'clock there, and the intensity just a nudge above 0. And we'll set the target to the pitch, and that will give us a slight vibrato effect. That's too much, so we want to turn that just a nudge above 0. All right, so let's give it a listen. And you can play around with it and open the filter up a little bit more. You can also try playing it in a lower octave. So I know in some of the quieter parts of the song, it sounds like he's playing it in a lower octave. But play around with it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Check out my other video on how to recreate this song on the Voca Sample 2 if you want to go into more detail about the different parts and the time signature of the song. Also, let me know what other Minilogue patches you would like me to try next. And as always, if you like this video, like this video. If you like what I'm doing here on this channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.